How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another exciting video out here. Today we are targeting perch, or really anything other than trout that we can cook. I've actually already been fishing and caught some fish, and I already did this intro, but since it's so windy today, the wind noise was horrible, so I'm just gonna redo it now. But yeah, we've already been fishing. We're not done yet, but we're targeting perch and we're gonna do a catch and cook. Should be pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get going. All right, so we got the old spinning rod, the 5.6 ultralight ugly stick with a PC Fun Carbon X spinning reel, size 1000, spooled up with some 6-pound test. Link to this reel will be in the description, of course. Code BNT15 for 15% off. And I think to start out, we got a little trout magnet jig head right there. And then we've got some live red worms from Walmart. I don't know if I've ever used these before, but we're gonna try them out. Ooh, that's a juicy one. And I apologize in advance for the wind noise. I absolutely hate the wind, but what can you do? So I'm gonna go a whole worm for this guy. Really entice these fish. Just hook it through a couple times. Leave a little piece dangling like that. That's gonna get a fish. I can see sucker fish down there. Like, there's a bunch of suckers. I can see their tails. They're trying to swim upstream. That's funny. There's a bunch of water pumping out of the lake, and I can actually watch them trying to swim up that pipe, but it's just way too strong for them. Oh, we got one. There's a fish. Oh, it's a sucker. It's a sucker. Look at that. I'm gonna have to lift him up here. Got him. Well, there we go. First fish of the day. He ate it too. On the worm, buddy. Yep, I think that's mostly what's down there. There's gotta be a perch or two, but there's a bunch of these. What I should really do is keep this guy, because there's absolutely millions of them, and they're pretty invasive in this particular area, so. But we'll just let him go for now. He's lucky. Nasty. I came downstream a little bit where we're a little bit more blocked out by the wind, because the wind was just brutal over there. So hopefully there's some perch right here, maybe a muskie, and cast it into a tree. Good job. Oh, there's a sucker right there. I can see a sucker. Those guys are everywhere. I'm gonna try throwing down a Rapala just for the heck of it. See if there's something down there that wants it. All right. I doubt anything's gonna hit this, but whatever. Oh, got one, got one. What is that? What is that? I got a fish. Is that a trout? What is that? Is that a trout? It is. I think it's a big rainbow. What in the world? What? Oh, get over here, dude. Oh no, that's a muskie. That's not a, wait, dude, I don't know what the freak this is. Oh no, it's a big trout. It's a big brook trout. Oh my gosh. I don't even bring my net, because I was just gonna catch a little perch. Look at that. That is not what I was expecting to catch. This was probably the last thing I was expecting to catch. Wow. Look at, oh my gosh. Beautiful brook trout. I knew there was a few trout here and there, but there's not a whole lot of trout at all. So I was expecting to, like, maybe get some perch, a few suckers. If I was really lucky, maybe get a little muskie, but no, we get like a 17-inch brook trout. I think it's a brookie. I don't think it's a splake, although it could be. That's a pretty forked tail. Wow. Well, we're gonna get him back. That is cool. That's a cool catch. I'm trying not to catch trout today, but of course, yeah. There he goes. All right, spot number one, no perch, but we did get a sucker, a pretty nice brook trout. So off to spot number two. All right, spot number two, another little creek. right under a little bridge. I'm seeing a lot of little fish. I think a lot of them are just shiners and bait fish, stuff like that. But there ought to be a few perch and probably a couple trout too. So we're just gonna toss the night crawler right under there. Oh, a little trout came out for it. There's definitely some trout under there that are gonna be hungry. Just gotta weed through those. Yep, there we go. Oh, darn it. All I need are like 2 perch. There's a fish. Oh, there's a perch. Yes, yes, we did it. Yes. Honestly, dude, I thought I was just gonna get trout. I've caught perch right here before, but dude, oh man, it's been a while. We got a perch. Why am I so happy to get a little perch? That is awesome. On the little worm, buddy. We are gonna fry you up later. You're gonna be tasty. Bam. But 1 perch is not enough. No, sir, it is not. We need at least 1 more, preferably like 2 or 3 more. I just sunk it right underneath those logs, let the current kind of take it under, and then just left it there. Where there's 1 perch, there's usually a whole bunch more. Oh, there's a bump. There's a bump. There he is. Another perch. Another perch. Wait, no, that's not. Oh, it's a chub. It's a chub. Little bait thieves is what these are. Little freaking sucker. Well, that puts our species total to, let's see, we caught a brookie, sucker, perch, and a chub. If we can get a rainbow, that'll be 5. I don't think I've ever caught and cooked a chub before. Might be on the radar somewhere in the future. If it was ice fishing season, probably keep that guy. Use him for bait. There he is. What is that? Another chub. Buddy, if these guys keep biting, maybe we will keep them. Later. It is kind of fun, just tossing a little worm down there in the creek and you don't know what you could get. Trout, perch, chubs. Unfortunately, there's no bass, but there's another chub. Oh, crap. I hope we don't just catch 1 perch and then a bunch of these. Would not be good. But of course, that's what's gonna happen. I jinx myself. Get super excited to catch 1 perch and then we don't catch any more. Sounds about right. He's got it. Oh, and he spit it. He's got it again. I'm gonna let him eat it. Look at that. Just little taps. Got him. Oh, bro. I'm gonna drop kick the next one of these I catch. Get off my hook. There we go. That's a little nicer one. That's a little nicer one. What is that? There's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. Cool. Well, there we go. Species number 5 of the day. I know from experience the fish in this creek taste absolutely amazing. At least the rainbows do. And I'm almost tempted to keep him, but I told you guys, we're catching and cooking anything other than trout, no matter how badly I want to. This is a super pretty fish. I think some of these fish are wild. Look at that. You got full fins on them. Oh my gosh, I can't even control them. There he goes. Yeah, that was a pretty rainbow. Had all of his fins, nothing rubbed off, so I think they're wild. Oh, there's a perch. There's a perch. No, there was 2 perch nibbling at it. Maybe this is the perch spot. There was another one down there with him. He's got it. He's got it. There's a perch. Keeper. Keeper. There we go, man. Another keeper. I mean, they don't get very big in here at all, but there are a lot of them. If you can find them, maybe get like a fork full of meat off of them, but it'll work. Ow, got stabbed by the fins. There he is. Oh my gosh, dude. That is cute. That's a pet right there. Throw him in a fish tank or a little pond. That's cool. So we'll just toss him back. Oh, there's another one. Got him. Oh, there he goes. There we go. Oh, another one of these. Where there's perch, there's chubs. Chubs are definitely good forage if you're trying to grow big trout. All right, let's try on this side. Ooh, a lot of little bait fish swimming around. Oh, there's something nice. I think that was a trout. I just spooked a trout. There we go. Ooh, another perch. Keeper. Keeper. Bring them up here. Keeper number 3. I love how they flare out their fins when they're threatened. Oh, now he's not doing it. There you go. All right, I want to get like 2 more perch and then we're gonna go cook. I think 5 small ones is gonna be a good little lunch. There he is. I think this one's a little too small. See you, dude. There we go. I think this one's just a little too small too. It's pretty close though. But just in case we don't get anything, because I have a feeling the bite's just gonna stop. I'm gonna keep them just in case. I mean, there's no limit on these things. They're good to get out of here, so why not? Get a little fillet off of them. Add them to our stringer of perch. There we go. Chub, 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 chub. There he is. He's right there in between. I guess we'll keep them. These are gonna be some small little fillets, I'll tell you what. But if you got enough of them, you know, you got a full meal. All right, one more fish and we're gonna call it, no matter what it is. We got plenty to cook. See if we can get a last minute trout. That'd be cool. Nope, another little perch. And this guy is pretty little, so we're just gonna toss him back. See you, buddy. All right, folks, time to fillet some perch. We ended up keeping 5 of them, so not bad for a little lunch out here. This guy, when I threw him on the ground to give him a quick death, his head kind of exploded, so yeah. We're gonna see how badly I mess these guys up, shall we? Just a nice, shallow little cut. Hey, that wasn't bad. Hey, there we go. That is not a bad little perch fillet right there. It's about half a bite, but what I'll do with perch fillets, because you got the rib bones right there and then some pin bones, and I don't know, like for these small ones, it's almost not worth it to try to save the meat around the rib bones. So what I do, I'll just rip the fillet in half, just like that. There you go, and you got all the pin bones and rib bones in there, and then you're left with that little dude, which isn't bad. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fillet the rest of these perch. Hopefully I don't butcher them too bad, and then we're gonna get cooking. All right, so I'm just sitting here gutting the biggest perch, and I just found a little minnow in his stomach. I don't know exactly what kind of minnow that is, but that just goes to show you these perch, they're aggressive. All right, folks, time to cook a little perch. We have all the fillets right there. I rinsed them off and dried them out, so they are looking good, and you guys probably saw the title. We're gonna be cooking these a little different. Now, last winter I made a video where I caught some bluegill and I deep fried them in mustard and just some fish fry, and for whatever reason you guys seem to really like that video and got a lot of views, so I wanted to try it again today with a little twist. I got here some pretzels, my favorite road snack, and I was just looking at them, I'm like, you know what? Let's try crushing up some pretzels and using those as a breading with mustard again, because when I did this with bluegill, it was very, very good. So today we're gonna be doing it with some perch. First thing we need to do, take some pretzels and we'll seal it up and then just start crushing them. And the smaller I can crush these up, the better. So I got a rock here. I'm just gonna use this to crush them.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's working really good.
That is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. There's still a few bigger pieces in there, but that ain't a big deal. And I think I made a couple holes in there. Now we're gonna take our mustard, throw some mustard in the bag. We're gonna take these fillets and drop them in. I'm actually really excited for this. Perch are just some of the tastiest fish ever. Next to trout, I've eaten the most perch, and they're right there with them. So now we'll just mix them up, get them all coated, and then we'll take them from the mustard, drop them in the pretzel. I think this is gonna work really well too. The more mustard on there, the more pretzels are gonna get onto it. Make it nice and crispy. Just do a few at a time. Don't want to overcrowd them. Nice. Now we'll get the stove all lit up. heat up some oil, assuming I brought a lighter. Oh, there we go. Pan going on. And we got some pure vegetable oil. All right, then we'll just let the oil heat up. Finally, we're catching and cooking something that's not a trout. I'm trying to do that a lot more, okay? It's just hard because, like, you know, 90% of everything around me is trout. But we are gonna expand a little bit. More bass, catfish. I wanna get on catfish so bad this summer. Oh yeah. Oil is definitely hot enough. There we go. That's pretty good. Got a decent coating on there. Just set it in. Shouldn't take too long. I can smell that mustard in the air. Oh man, the smell of mustard is so intoxicating. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Little golden crispies. Look at that, little sneak peek. Sneak peek. Oh. Pretzels are my favorite snack for fishing trips. So it only makes sense to cook fish with them. And this is definitely not the first time somebody's done this. There's plenty of videos of people breading fish, pretzels. Someone's probably done it with perch, but I've never tried it. I don't think anybody's done mustard and pretzel. Look at that. Just looks like a piece of fried chicken. That is so awesome. That's just pretzel. All right, I think they're gonna be done. That little dude's done for sure. Set them on our paper towel to dry off a little bit. Oh man, that turned out just like I was imagining. Golden crispy, boneless. Hopefully I took all the bones out. Here we go. We got those 4 little nuggets. Second batch going in. All right, so we still got a couple fillets cooking, but I think we can go ahead and sample one of these. The second batch didn't turn out nearly as good as the first one, as you can see. Not a whole lot of the pretzel stuck to them. It's basically just fried perch. I think that's because the first batch dropped them in there and it got all the finer pretzel dust stuck to them. And by the second batch, it was just all the bigger pieces. So for these, I actually crushed up a few more pretzels. Give these guys a try. First time having mustard coated, pretzel coated perch. Dang. Let's try another one. Flaky white meat. I'm gonna tell you right now, pretzels might just be the best breading ever. Wow, that is awesome. Let's take these last few off. Some of the breading, or some of the pretzel kind of fell off. Darn. That one looks pretty good. Well, there we go. So a few of the pieces turned out really good. Like, got coated perfectly. Nice chunk of fish there. And then some of them didn't turn out so great. But as far as taste goes, oh man, you got that mustard coming through, which really pairs well with fish. And then you got the crunch of the pretzel. And you wouldn't really know it's pretzel either. That's the thing. It just tastes like regular old bread. And dude, honestly, like I said, crushed up pretzel might be one of the best fish breadings I've ever had, just after trying a few pieces. And look at that. I think this is just a piece of fried pretzel. I don't think there's no fish in there. Crushed up pretzel pancake. That's pretty good, man. There we go. Saved the best nugget for last. Look at that white flaky meat too. I really wish I would have caught more perch now, because I could literally eat like 20 more of those. It's not often I really recommend you guys try a recipe, because, you know, I usually suck at cooking. That slaps, dude. Get some pretzels. Gotta be this kind. This is the best kind of pretzels. Rolled gold or whatever. Crush them up as fine as possible. Get some fish fillets. Drag them through mustard. Drag them through the pretzel. Fry them up. That is so good. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Love fishing the creeks for bunch of different species, just seeing what you can catch. We caught a big old brook trout, a rainbow, bunch of perch, bunch of chubs, and a sucker. Definitely got on the multi-species action today and trying a new recipe. It is delicious. You guys gotta give it a try. I really want to try it with some trout and other species, so be on the lookout for those videos. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.